Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So as promised, I've done a Frozen Fever inspired stamped manicure. So these nails are inspired by Elsa's sort of spring summer dress in the sort of Frozen short. I just really loved her new dress in that short. So when I got one of the petal plates, I just knew that I had to do something inspired by that dress. So yeah, if you want to find out how I created these nails, then just keep watching. Okay, so you're going to need two base colours for this. Obviously, as I'm just using nail polish, I've got Morgan Taylor in Lost in Paradise, which is this sort of turquoisey green, and then I've got OPI's Amaze On, Amaze Off, which is this sort of darky emerald green. So this is what we're going to be doing for our gradient. Obviously you can use gel polish if you wish. Then the plate that I'm going to be using is the Petler plate Flake No More, and we're going to be using this image here. Then the stamping polish we're going to be using is Esmeltas to Kelly in Hedwig, or Eswidges, which is the translation of Hedwig, and it's this sort of bright fuchsia colour. Then I've got my trusty squishy marshmallow stamper and a MoU London credit card scraper. You're also going to need a makeup sponge. As you can see, I've already used this a little bit for the gradient. I find that actually if you start to build up the colour, it works out a lot better. You can always use this technique as well for gel polish. And then for afterwards, I've just got Seche Vite top coat, and to clean up around the edges, an Eco Tools eyeshadow brush. So obviously the first step is to do your base coat. So obviously I've done Morgan Taylor Lost in Paradise, which is the lightest colour. I've done 2 coats of that and I've let it completely dry. So we're going to get our 2 colours and our foundation sponge, and we're just going to start layering on the polish. And obviously we want to overlap the colours to get a good gradient on the sponge. So, and then we're just going to start placing that onto the nail. So that's sort of one layer done, so I'm just going to continue to add the polish to the sponge and continue to do that until I get the right effect. So I think that's pretty good for the gradient. So now what I'm going to do is just clean up around the edges. Okay, so I've cleaned up around the edges, so I'm just waiting for the nail polish to dry. So, and I thought I'd sort of go through the reason that I've done it the way that it so this is just an image that I found on Google after I typed in Elsa Frozen Fever. And so as you can see, at the top of her dress we've got like the lighter green, and then at the bottom of the dress we've got the lighter green as well, and then in the middle we've got that emeraldy colour. So that's kind of why I've done the gradient base like that, with it sort of being the 3 colours. And then we're going to move on to the stamping. So I mean, obviously as you can see, most of it is actually white and stuff, which I thought was really pretty, but I really liked the fact of the pink with the green, so that's why we've kind of gone with the pink over the top. So, and obviously the design I've chosen is one that immediately sort of gave me the idea on the Petler plate when I first got it. So we're going to get onto the stamping now. So I've cleaned the plate with some acetone. So, and I've got my stamping polish ready. So and we're just going to go from cuticle to free edge on this, as always. So I'm just going to do that on the rest of my fingers. Okay, so now I'm just going to clean up around the edges, top coat, and then I'll be back with you. So, and here is the final result. I really like these nails just because they are quite unusual. You can see the pink a bit more in real life, I think, than it's coming across on camera, but it's just sort of quite an unusual combination, and it just really reminds me of Elsa's dress in Frozen Fever. I don't know, it just, yeah, makes me happy, these nails. So I hope that you liked this tutorial. Please like and subscribe for future videos, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.